Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens has come to an end, and to send it off, we're going to be playing Rush Duel using cards all throughout the Sevens era. Each week, myself and the TheDrAlex will open 5 packs of each Sevens core set, and add a single card from each pack to our collection. We will then build decks and play a best of 3, with the loser banning 1 card and the winner gaining 7 points. The first player to reach points, or 7 wins, earns the title of Sevens Champion. Welcome to Rush Duel Sevens Draft. I am banning your Constructor Worm Build Dragon. So it was already on the one-sided ban list, but now is on the two-sided ban list. Welcome to episode 9 of Rush Duel Sevens Draft. So last week, Alex actually beat us with his worm strategy. We held our own as best we could, but obviously our Thunder strategy was not quite up to the task. Now, our Thunder support cards are still really, really strong, and the game where we did draw them out, we did manage to take quite a convincing win. So we're not necessarily completely coming off of the Thunder strategy this week, but we do see that there is potential for trying something else. Depending on our pools today, if we get something extremely good, we'll probably pivot on something else. So we're talking things like multiple copies of Super King Rex, we could try out the Dinosaurs. If we were to get another copy of Beast Gear World, maybe we try out the Beast Warrior and the Beast Gear strategy. But overly, it's probably going to be looking for more Thunder cards, things like Thunderbolt or Trigger Drago, anything like that. Because one of the bigger problems we had, especially in Game 1, was the fact that our other boss monsters weren't the correct typing, which made it awkward in some situations, especially when using cards like Clapping Thunder. So we're going to fire on in with our 60 packs, hopefully get some more Dino cards, some more Beast Gear cards, just anything that's good. Anything that's just generically good would be fantastic. We're also looking for the Fire Pyro stuff. So enough rambling. Let's just jump in and see what we can get. So pack number 1, we get not much, unfortunately. A lot of these cards are pretty rough. I guess we'll take Garmir, the Lone Wolf, because we'll start collecting some Fiends. I mean, we've already got a couple of them going. We haven't got that much of a Fiend core yet, but you never know. Next pack. Oh, Yami-Terasi, the Divine Delay. It really wants us to have it. It really wants us to summon it. But unfortunately, we've not seen any Yami Ruler. We have 4 copies of Yami-Terasi now. Next up, Surgebolt Lizard. That would be our 3rd copy, I believe. Yes, that would be our 3rd copy of Surgebolt Lizard. Phase is also good, but we don't really have the boss monsters to support at the moment, so I think we're just going to take the Surgebolt Lizard. Next up, Judgment of the Rising Light is an interesting card. So this card, shuffle 1 monster from either graveyard into the deck. If your opponent has no cards in hand, you can return 1 monster from your opponent's field to the hand. So this card can be really strong. I think we'll take it. We'll take Judgment of the Rising Light. Next up. I don't really want any of these cards. We'll take Music Princess Solo Performance. This was a staple back when we first started the series. And, you know, 2nd copy. It's a super rare. Why not? Next up. Cybertech Allocate is funny. I mean, it's a rush rare. We'll take it. We'll take the Cybertech Alligator. Why not? Why not? Genesis Master Road. Let's see if we can find something, because so far our pack opening's been a little bit lackluster. First pack. We can technically use Makiyu. We do have the Summon Skull. Maybe I do use Makiyu. Yeah, we're going to do it. Next up. Pretty sure this is terrible. If you have plant most of your graveyards and 2 plants for someone plant, we just don't want that. Alright, I think it's got to be Trailblaze and Thunderbolt. That'll be our playset. That'll be good for our current deck. And then final pack. Ooh, I mean, we take the 2nd Hammer Crush. We always take the 2nd Hammer Crush. 2 copies of Hammer Crush is good. That's probably the most interesting thing we've pulled today. Alright. Next up. Full Meteor Impact doesn't actually help us all that much. Unfortunately, I think Moto Wolf is actually the best option for us here, because we only have 2 of it. So this will be our 3rd Moto Wolf. All right, so this is going to be our last chance to get a 2nd Beast Gear World. Come on, we need it. We're so ready for Beast Gear World. Let's see what we got. Damn. Unfortunately, Tectonic Shift is completely useless for us. Esperade also not so good, but the rest of these cards are all terrible anyway, so we'll just take it. Right. Transcend Enhancement Pack. Let's see what we can get. First pack. Okay, the Star Power-Up is good. Do we just take it? Do we just take the Star Power-Up? I think we do. It's good in literally any deck we'll build, so we'll just take that. Next pack. Metallian Landon Star. Again, this would be our second copy. Okay, I think we're going to take the Landon Star now anyway, because it's the rare. And we'll get Graciosaurus if it comes up again. Next pack. Star Power, a Muzi Howling Performer doesn't do too much for us. Chemical Cure Red is also very funny because we do already have a copy of this card. But the Star Power-Up is probably the best choice. Okay, so that'd be our playset if we take this. I think we're going to take it. As much as it kind of sucks because Chemical Cure Red is right there, I think having the playset, this is going to be better. Next up. Oh, Yggdrago, the Sky Emperor. I believe that's our second piece. So we're definitely taking that. Let me have a quick gander. Yes, so that is our second. So we now have the middle piece and the right piece, which means we're only the left piece away. If we can get the left piece, we're definitely going to jam this and just try and get it to work. So here's hoping we're one more pack of this set. Can we get the left piece of Yggdrago? No. Last pack of the opening. Let's see if we can get something big to end on. And we get Startup Goblin. But we'll take it anyway, it's a super rare. Screw it, we'll take it. Alright. Alright, there we have it. We have opened our packs for the week. We have some interesting pulls. Nothing that seems really game-breaking. So just to boost up the Thunder deck, we pulled another copy of Surge Bolt Lizard. And down here we have our Trailblazing Thunderbolt. And we did get Markyu, which I might consider using. I'm not 100%. The good standalone cards we got were the Hammer Crush, the 2 copies of the Star Power-Up, and I guess a couple of these traps down here. We're getting ever closer to actually being able to summon a maximum monster, which is great. Maybe one day we'll actually get a complete set. I think we're one piece off of 2 of them now, which would be really, really nice if we could do that. Other than that, I'm not super chuffed with this opening. Like, it definitely wasn't bad, but it definitely could have been a lot better. So, with that said, let's open our side set for the week, which is actually a pretty big one. So, the side set this week is Gold Rush Challenge Pack. Now, I thought this was going to be the really, really powerful set. I think that's the other Gold Rush set. This is kind of a low-powered set. We're only getting 1 card per pack, I believe. And there's not going to be that much in here to take, so we're just going to fire it in and see what we can get. Alright, first pack. So we have 2 cards. I have 3 copies of this, so I guess we'll take the Swordsman of Roadstar, even though it's basically useless. Next pack, Harpy Lady. Yep, we'll take that. Next up, the Star Dragon. Again, basically useless since the Dragius is banned. Next up, Valkyrian Sokari. We already have 3 copies, so that's a waste. And finally, another Harpy Lady. So we basically got 2 Harpy Ladies there, which I don't think are going to be particularly useful for us, but that's what we've got. So we'll throw those into the collection and go into deck building. So this is the deck we're bringing. This probably looks quite familiar. This is very similar to the deck we brought last week. I do think that the Thunder strategy can work and is still one of our best options available. It's just we didn't draw what we needed to last week, and we were unable to find a lot of our spell trap. In our second game against Alex, we were able to find our spell traps, and we had quite a convincing win. So I feel like, what we've done to try and make sure we draw into them is just include more of them. Hopefully we don't brick on this. So let's go through card by card. We are still on the Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is because this is just a powerhouse of a card. 3000 attack a lot of the time is going to be enough to attack over just about anything. We are still on a large amount of level 7 monsters. This is to facilitate our Thunderbolt. So we are on Jonin Dye-Up. We are on Semirula the Dark Summoner. This is a 2500 attack 7, which means it's good enough to be in the deck anyway, but we also do have some incremental synergy with Kime Luna. If we can get it out, we can boost Kime Luna's attack. Kime Luna is in here as a level 8 just to be able to change monsters to defense. Lets us get over stuff like Ecdysis Caliglion. We are on Blitzkrieg, Thunder, level 7, 2500, everything we want. Still on Headbutt Cachalot, 2500 level 7. Can weaken the opponent's monster's attack, really powerful card. Full Meter Impact, this is basically a vanilla 2500. And finally we're on Shock Dragon, this can weaken the opponent's monsters. Pretty good card, not great in the attack department. So we are on 3 copies of Surge Bolt Lizard, 2 copies of Angler Coil. These are our 1500 attackers. We are still only on 2 Jelly Plug, this is our fusion material. We are on only one Zap Zap Octospark. This is because last week we bricked on it, and I don't think we probably need more than one, especially since we can recycle it if we need to. We're on 3 copies of Thunder the Thunder. This effect is a bit steep, but a 1300 attack monster and just the Thunder typing makes this card really, really good. Blast Jaws, similar. Again, we're just looking for the best Thunder monsters that we have available. And same with the Emitter Stag. Its effect is mostly not relevant, but you never know. We're on 3 copies of Sensor Duckbill. This card hasn't really come up that much yet, but the idea is to try and use it to get back Thunderbolt. And because it is level 5 or higher, we can also use it to get back Zap Zap Octospark to go into a fusion play. And finally, Spirit Bolt of Inspiration. Send top card of deck to the graveyard, shuffle 1 card from opponent's graveyard into the deck. Then if you shuffle a spell trap with this effect, you can shuffle an additional card. This probably won't come up, but you never know. We have reduced the number of Clapping Thunder down to 1 and put some into the side deck. This is because we realize that a lot of our boss monsters are not Thunder, which makes this card not able to draw us the extra card a lot of the time, but being able to weaken all of your opponent's monsters is still a really strong effect. We pulled a 3rd copy of Trailblaze and Thunderbolt, so now we have extra spell trap destruction. We are now on 3 copies of the Star Power-Up. This is because the 500 without having to have any requirement is really, really strong. We're on 2 copies of Fusion. This is because we only have the 2 copies of Jelly Plug, so we don't want to go too ham on this card and not be able to actually resolve it and just have it kind of brick us. We have put Phantom Bind into the main deck. This is because we just feel like we need more trap cards just to use on Alex's turn, and chances are Alex will still be on primarily a single type strategy, so this card should be live. Finally, Electrical Discharge, a really strong combat trick that can reduce the attack of an attacking monster by 800, which is really, really big. So in the Fusion deck, we didn't manage to summon any of these last week. Hopefully we will this week. We have Showering and Fergio, which can add a Zap Zap Octospark from your graveyard to your hand and inflict 800 damage to your opponent. Then if your opponent has a face at level 8 or high monster on the field, this card gains 800 attack, and that monster loses 800. So this is really good at specifically dealing with level 8s. If nothing else, it's just a 2800 attacker, which is decent. And then Poseidon Advent Charger. Send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. All face up Thunder type monsters in your field gain 400 attack, which means it can boost itself to 3000, which is not bad. So the side deck, not much has really changed. We've moved Drag Crush to the side because we don't expect Alex to be on the field spell anymore. We've got the 2 copies of Hammer Crush, really good. Extra removal and blades. Ancient Barrier for protection. We've got the 2 Clapping Thunder in case we feel we need them. We've put Markio in here. This is a funny card. This will probably not come in just because we do not have that many Thunder monsters with a particularly high attack value. We have our Crank to 10. This is probably not going to make it into the main unless the power-up gets banned, so we'll just leave it in the side for now. 2 copies of Umi. This will buff our Thunder monsters, but a lot of the time I feel like 200 is not enough to make a huge difference, and a lot of our boss monsters aren't Thunder, so it's not getting us over that 2500 threshold that we need to. And finally, 2 copies of Magic Cortex Shock. So when your opponent special summons a monster with 1500 or more attack, shuffle 4 normal monsters from your graveyard into the deck, destroy 1 monster on your opponent's field. So we don't know how much special summoning Alex is going to be doing, but if he is on quite a lot, we might end up siding this in. So this is the deck we're bringing. Thunders. Hopefully we can get another win. Here we go. How do you think you did on pulls this week?
So-so. Nothing to replace Bill Dragon, unfortunately.
I mean, I expect you to be basically on a completely new deck. I mean, you might completely surprise me and just be on Worms minus Bill Dragon, which, I mean, could work depending how many you got, right? Like if you're on 3 copies of Drag Crush or something, like that might be enough just because the field spell make them 28, and 28 is just a big number.
Yeah.
But I am expecting you to be on a different deck. So we'll see if you can surprise me. My pulls this week were mostly a bit boring. I didn't get any like big bombs. I didn't get anything that was like, wow, this is going to make me play a completely different deck and it's going to be sick and cool. I was kind of just like, oh, these pulls were okay, I guess. So yeah, we'll see if I've swapped things around and we'll see if you've swapped things around. Let's jump on in.
So go.
Once again, Sevens Draft. I cannot beat you in RPS.
Okay, ready to see what I'm playing?
I'm ready.
Ready for this.
Ooh, have you got
it's
enough
Rebels.
of these? See, I've been looking at my Fiend stuff, and I just don't have the boss monster to support it. I think I've got a couple of like Invasion, but Invasion is the one we have to sacrifice 2 high levels for like an okay effect, and I'm like, eh. All right, how do we? So this is probably your no wave with this 2600 defense.
No way.
Which is really difficult for me to out. So, we assume it's no wave. Can I do anything about it? No, not really. Right, I'm going to normal summon Surge Bolt Lizard. So we are back on the Thunders.
Nice.
Normal summon Sensor Duckbill. I will then tribute both to summon Headbutt Cachalot, set a card, go straight to battle, and then just attack and take 100 damage probably. Ow.
Yeah.
Pass back to you.
Okay. Yeah, set card.
Okay.
That's a rough hand. Okay. Phaser.
Okay.
Yeah. Into heavy metal.
Ooh, I
Activate
mean,
heavy metal.
that's really good. 5,000 to the dome.
Wing it to 5k.
Oh, I mean, that's really good.
Yep.
I do have an out depending on what your back row is. Unfortunately, means going all in just this once. So, I'm going to normal summon Jelly Plug. Then, I should have set that to play around your trap hole, but we didn't. I will tribute 2, summon Kimi Luna. Split her effect. Change your monster to defense, and I'll change her to defense. Then I'll summon Angler Coil, set a back row, go to battle, and try to get over it. Pass back to you.
Oh, that's not nice. Why? Oh, I only play here.
I mean, that's a pretty good play, right? Oh,
Oh, he requires a level 7 fiend to be on the field
oh yeah, yeah.
to use his effect.
I mean, you can still attack over my Angler Coil. I mean, I can change your guide to defense, but you never know, I might not draw it out. I just need a monster with 1200 or more attack. God's sake. Alright, we can out you, but it is the most arduous, annoying way. And I really need to empty my hand. Okay. We will start by activating Kimi Luna. Change this to defense. No point changing. I will then set a monster. I will then tribute 2. Summon full Meteor Impact, which is the only way for me to get a monster bigger than 12. I will then set a back row, go to battle, and attack, or attempt to attack over Summon Skull. Pass back to you. This is the scary thing, because if you can just summon out heavy metal again, I need such a specific out to deal with destroying my monster with an effect and then attack me directly.
Oh, your dude's level 7.
Yep.
Oh. All I've got. Into Rocker. Activate. Rocker goes to my hat.
And you cannot attack directly this turn. Okay, Summon Skull.
I'm gonna end.
Oh, doesn't
Not
want to
gonna
run to my back
crash.
row. Okay, well. Then I will get things started here by activating the star power-up. So I can throw some cards back into my deck. And in exchange... Who am I throwing back? I guess this one. I can give my guy a power boost. Then... I will normal summon... Thunder the Thunder. And then activate Trailblazing Thunderbolt, get rid of your back row. Which was Karibo triples. Alright, so you're on Karibo. I guess that makes sense there. I guess that makes sense. They are fiends, right?
Level 1 fiends.
Then I will normal summon Bolt Lizard. And then tribute both to get out. Fiendish Commander Semi-Ruler. Sorry, Semi-Ruler the Dark Summoner. we'll go battle. Attack 3k, 500 damage in, and then get in with Semi-Ruler. Pass back to you.
Okay. Evil Star Beacon.
No attack position monster in your field, special summon 2 level 2, a light attribute fiend type normal monsters whose level equal 10 or less from your graveyard. Okay. It's 2 tribute fodder. We've got to be tributing both of them, otherwise we wouldn't put them in attack.
I need to empty my hand a bit more as well. So we get a rocker.
Okay.
Heavy metal. Activate heavy metal.
Okay.
Hopefully I can swing over the semi-ruler.
You can, but not for the rest of my life points. I can shuffle back some electric boys, and then in exchange, reduce your attack.
Oh.
Now it comes down to what I draw. Oh, come on, deck. Oh, okay. We can out you, but that is so... is that even worth it? Oh my god. The problem, so I can kill your guy, right? In a couple of ways. But it means ending my turn with a wimp in attack mode with 200 life points.
Yep.
Which does not seem like a viable strategy. So is the play to just put some guys up in defense and then just kind of hope? I think it might be. I'm going to set. Then it's in your graveyard. Alright, I'm going to normal summon Spirit of Bolt Inspiration. So I can send a card of my deck to the graveyard. Then I can shuffle a card from your graveyard back into the deck. And if I send a spell or trap, I can send another card.
Okay.
So I'm going to put Curry Bot Triple back in. Then I'm going to give you back your No Wave. Next up, what does that do for me? That does literally nothing, right? I think that's live. I will summon Duckbill. Then I will tribute 2 to set and pass.
Okay. Well, I will.
Okay.
Genie's Fire Breath, that.
I hate that card so much.
Set card.
Yeah.
And all I can do is go to battle.
Ooh. Well, it's Kimeluna. Oh my god, this hand. This hand. Oh, what do I do with this? Okay, we will... the problem now is... if you have another Royal Rebels Heavy Metal, you can pop me because I'm now face up. I don't think I have any answer to that though, so I'm going to set 2 back row and pass to you.
Oh, didn't even swap my data.
I mean, you just change it back to attack again.
Oh yeah, true. Set. Unactivate phaser.
Not invasion, not invasion. Not hard rock.
We're gonna summon Doom Metal.
So this destroys all face monsters in my field. If the damage made equal to the original levels times 100.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's the first time I've used Doom Metal's effect.
I mean, possibly. It's a really good card, especially in this kind of limited format. Oh, all right, well let's fire into fire into game 2.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to lose this week to you. And if I lose this game, then you take this week. I don't know which is strictly better at first and second. I feel like going first is better. So I'm going to take that. Alright, this is an okay hand. I will summon Angler Coil ×2. Then, I guess I will normal summon Thunder the Thunder and set 2 cards face down. Pass back.
I will set Royal Rebels Rocker.
Okay.
Go to battle. Beat over.
Losing 1 monster is not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. So, I will... I guess I'll do this one. I'll normal summon my Surge Bolt Lizard. Then, I will tribute Angler Coil for Zap Zap Octospark and activate its effect. I will then set another back row, go straight to battle, attack over Rocker, and then get in for 3000 with my Surge Bolt Lizard and my Angler Coil. And then I'll pass it back to you.
Thanks. Okay, okay. Owl of Dark Wisdom. Babysitter Goat.
Okay,
And
it's a tribute coming.
Set.
No wave. Right out, no wave from this position. I think the answer is I don't. 2600 baht is just so big.
Mm-hmm.
And is really not set up to deal with that. I could play a card and just get another card out of my hand, but then I'd only be drawing 1 card anyway, so I don't think it's super worth. So, I think the play is just to pass the turn, you know?
Sure you don't want to swing in?
No, I don't need to take it like 1000 damage. I mean, I can't out your board as is, and I'm only drawing 1 card each turn at the moment, so you might be alright for a bit.
Mm-hmm. I need to empty my hand, so I flip summon No Wave.
Okay.
Activate command.
Should you bring back a guy and then change your back position?
Or pitch. No Wave. Give him a boost and change him back to defense.
Okay.
And
Oh, there it is. Off the top, baby. I tribute 2 monsters to summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Then I'm going to normal summon Surge Bolt Lizard, go to battle, attack with Blue Eyes, in 4, 30, 100, leaving you on 1000. Then I'll pass back to you.
Yep. Laser, can't use his effect.
Is this the attack into Blue Eyes White Dragon? Concede.
Yeah, oh. Eclus. Yeah, I got nothing. Again, just draw 3 fucking 8 stars. Can't do anything with them.
I mean, we both bricked pretty hard in at least a couple of those games. Alright, well, game 3?
Okay, let's try this. Go first. We will set an end.
Not super happy with my hand. I guess probably makes you a little bit happy. I'm going to summon Surge Bolt Lizard. I will then set 3 back row, go to battle, and smack the middle one. Yeah, fuck you, Foul Owl. Oh, anything.
Okay.
Field spell have you set? It's like the heavy metal arena thing? I don't remember what that card does. Stops from being destroyed by effects or something?
Right, my play. Normal summon. No wave.
Okay.
Fallout.
Heavy metal.
Tribute for, yeah, into heavy metal. Activate heavy metal.
My guy, gain my attack.
Phaser. Activate phaser. Get no wave back in defense. Set back row.
Pretty
Went
good.
for 4K.
Well,
Boom!
half my life. Let's see if... Oh, Jesus Christ.
A brick? Or two? For the sun?
I don't want to talk about it. Problem is, if I do that, then I need to work out what I need to do here, because if I can only play one card from my hand, I'll only be drawing one card. You draw a 1500 attacker off the top, I'll be dead. If I'm only drawing one card, then one card off the top cannot get me out of this situation. What one card could I draw to get me out of the situation? Is there anything? I don't think I have a one card 2 tribute monster.
Blue eyes?
Oh, no, I mean as in like one card I can use as 2 tributes. So like
right.
something that summons another thing or adds a card to my hand, like a curry bot or something. If I set this monster, it's gonna die. I'll then be drawing only one card off the top. So I'll be in the same situation next turn. Unless there is a single card on my deck I could draw that gets me out of this, which there kind of is, but it's only a one of. So my chances of seeing it are very low. Because as much as this sucks, I think the play is to just end the turn and hope that you can't summon a monster with more than 1500 attack. Because you could either draw a 1500 off the top, or you could summon anything and tribute 2 monsters to get out something with more attack.
Yes.
But I think this is my best chance of survival. If I draw another brick, though, I'm just screwed either way.
Fortunately, I have break into rocker.
Okay. That's right, I got a Mirror Force face down. You're going down, mate.
Set. Go to battle. Oh.
Yeah, you got this week, buddy. Oh.
Hard rock. Let's go.
Yeah, so I had, so face down, I had 2 copies of Electrical Discharge, which in order to activate them, I need to shuffle 2 Thunder Monsters from graveyard back into deck. So neither of them are alive currently. And I had 1 copy of the Star Power-Up, which requires me to shuffle 3 monsters from graveyard back into deck. Which usually wouldn't be too much of a problem, but my hand is the 3rd copy of Electrical Discharge, a 2nd copy of the Star Power-Up, 2 Tribute Monsters, and 1 copy of Jelly Plug.
Oh, that's rough.
So I was of the mind that if I can draw a summonable monster, I could use Tribute, Jelly Plug, and that monster to summon out either of my 2 tributes. Then I would then have my Star Power-Up live if I needed to get over something, or I would have Electrical Discharge live to work as a combat trick if I needed it. Oh, but unfortunately, we drew all of the spell traps. You know what? Shit happens.
Unadjust.
Well, because this is your 2nd win, that means I will get 2 bans this week as well. So we'll have to see what I'm going to take out of your deck. I'm going to have to have a look at your deck list, because I really don't know what I'm going to ban at the moment.
Here it is.
Alright. But yeah, GG, buddy. That was a good game.
Thank you.